Hello, beautiful hearts. Thank you for being here. Answer the call. You are being called to answer the call. The divine is calling you like never before at these times. You are being asked to pick up and to answer because you come here with a purpose. And it's time for you to embrace that. And because we have free will, it's also okay if you don't answer. When you answer the call, when you finally let go of your mind, your human mind, the ego, and you embrace the unknown and answer to a call that it's calling you from far, far, far away. We are star people. We are star seeds. We are rainbow children. We are daughters and sons of God. We come here from far away, from other universes and galaxies, to assist Mother Earth at this time. You are here for a purpose bigger than your human mind can comprehend. And whatever you are doing, that is from a place of heart, then you answer the call. We know that world it's going through a huge transformation. And before to see the light to the outside world, we have to walk through this tunnel of death and rebirth. It's scary because sometimes we will feel that this tunnel that we choose to walk, it's so long, as if have no end, but there is an end. It's dark, it's cold, it's painful, it's scary. We feel lonely and alone. And our human minds, because wants to protect us, will always scream in the backside and will say to choose a easy path, to not take the risk, to not go there where we don't know what will happen and how it will be, and to choose the comfort zone because that's feeling good and we know we can predict the situation and that's a better way to live. But I have to say, that's not your calling. Because we have free will, you can choose to pick up, or you can choose to let that phone to call. To answer the call is to open your heart and to dive deep in it and to alchemize everything that is not serving your awareness in moving forward. This is an endless journey where we constantly have to keep tabs of our experiences, to observe how we move, and to ask ourselves, is that the way I want to move? Or I have been acting from a place that I don't know better. And it's okay. It's okay. If you felt in this life that you were so suppressed and those you care was more punishing you, was sabotaging you, was working against you, I have to tell you, you have a bigger call. All the human beings on this planet Earth, all together, we form a bigger pictures because all of us hold a piece of puzzle. But also, there are human beings in human form that have a bigger call. More suppressed you were, your call is more big. It's time to answer. It's time to remember who you are. And I have to say, the human experience is just helping you to navigate through these emotions and to mastering the emotions and the energies. But also answering the call, we have to be aware that we have to let go of the human attachments. And that's why we may walk a path that it's so unique in our own way that many will not understand. Right now, I talk to those that always felt they have a bigger call in this life and a bigger responsibility. You are being called forward to walk the path that you have been chosen to take. We are here and we're waking up and we remember who we are and we remember why we come here and we remember our connection with the divinity, with the stars people, and with our cosmos, galaxies where we come from. We are remember where we come from. And we are remember at this time why we come here. Don't get confused in human experience. Don't tie your life and the human experience, but feel life, experience it, and navigate through the emotion, mastering the emotion, mastering the energies. What do you want in this life? How you want to live? What's putting your heart on fire? All these questions you have to ask yourself. And let's say you don't remember because our human mind have such a small capacity of comprehending who we are to our vastness and our immense beings that we are. We may look in the mirror and see a woman or a man, teenager or a child. But what's inside his body is energy, it's soul, is divinity, is stardust. Is that impossible for the human mind to comprehend? And it exactly that is who we are. If you don't resonate with this, it's okay. But who resonate with this, embrace it. Is not something to create another illusion in your mind, is to walk your path by taking those fearful decisions, by taking risk, by letting go, knowing you will break your heart. That's the call. Because we come here not to be attached, but we come here to learn from those experiences, because each soul have been chosen individually. What experience they will have is not your responsibility to carry someone else. It's not your responsibility to hold on someone else. It's time to answer your inner call. And now like never before. And how we live this life is how we create reality. Your energy is all that you have, and with that, you create, you destroy. With that, you form, you transform, because that's divine power. It's your energy and your awareness of knowing who you are. We can create, but also we can self-destruct ourselves. It's a choice. We come here because we have been called, because Mother Earth have been calling for help, because humans on this planet Earth have been calling for help. And we have been heard the calling from far away. We have heard Mother Earth calling for help. And we come here to answer, because we cannot let people behind if they call and ask for help. It's your responsibility to deal with your shadow, to embody your shadow, because when you do it so, you straighten your power and you know more and more how powerful you are. We can help those that ask for help, and we can let go of those that chooses to live in an illusion. And how can we remember when our human mind have not these concepts of who we are? You have to trust your physical experience, what's happening inside your body. That's your truth. Not what's happening outside, but what's happening inside your body. That's your truth, because inside your body is the whole universe. We create universes being in another form than being in human form. We create galaxies from the essence of who we are. I want to say this just to have an idea who we truly are. This is not a fairy tale. This is reality, a new reality that we embark on. We co-create with divine, with universe. We co-create with other species from another time and space. And soon we come together, because we are coming close to be ready for the unity of the galactics and humans finally to come together again, because we have been lived together in the past. We have been co-creating, and with their help, we bring so much knowledge on planet Earth to assist Mother Earth and to connect with other creations on this universe. We have been work side by side with non-human beings, with light beings, with ET beings. We have done it before. We just don't remember. But now we are ready to embrace and to bring that again into the physical reality. And how is to walk the path? What does that mean? It's not just to preach and to talk to others, all these esoteric things and all this, I don't know, incredible experience that you had. You have to share carefully your experiences with those who understand. Because if you share your divinely experience with those that don't understand, will create a friction, and it will shaking a little bit your reality. I share with you my story because this is my calling. I share with you my experiences because that's why I come here. This is why I come here. To walk our path is not to preach left and right. It's not so much about that. It's a part of it. But to walk the path is, what are we doing when nobody sees us? How are we dealing with our own emotions and experiences when nobody sees us? What are we thinking? How are we feeling? How we comprehend others? And walking the path is to use our energy wisely and to wake up to the understanding that in some situation, the most close people to us can be the most dangerous ones that wants to hold us back. It can be that your wife, your husband, it can be that your child, whatever there is, you have to let go. You have to let go of the human attachment and to walk your path, because that was an experience. Because what's meant for you is just around the corner. But first you have to let go. It's painful. Yeah, I know. It's heartbreaking. I know. It's incredibly unimaginable just to think about, to let go of my wife, of my husband, of my child. If that is what is required from you, yes. Because you have to rest. You have to have a period in your solitude to connect more with your own soul, to be in your own energy and to feel what is your truth. We are walking around and we are blending our energies with so many beings, but the energy field is a field of information. So how can you come close to your own soul if you will not spend the time in solitude and building the strength of knowing and feeling what is your truth? Because in that solitude period, you will understand why I need to marry with X, Why I need to have this child? Because if it's meant to be, the wheel will turn, the things will transform, and the path it will cross again. You just need a period to be in your own space. I say this because you are being called and it's time to answer. All these human attachments, it's so much drama. All that we hold on the outside, external reality, is human attachments. We don't need all that. We don't need all that because all that we need is ourself. All that we want here to achieve is to remember who we are. And from that space, you know what you need. You know where to go. And you know to discern through your own understanding what's right and what's wrong. You need yourself. That's all that we need to remember who we are. We are, most of us, are being held back by our own attachments because our human mind create already a reality. That's why I come here and I will follow that. Even though you are on this spiritual awakening for years, you may fall in a mind's illusion because our ego mind, and many will not like when I say ego, but I want to say it, is our mind. In a child is our ego. People get triggered, but to have a ego is to exist on this planet Earth. But we have to heal the ego. That's what's required from us. But if you don't have a ego, you are not existing on planet Earth. And the ego is the shadow itself that it's protecting us to walk this path. So, our human mind finds ways, so many sneaky and tricky ways to hold on that reality, to not let go and the unknown, but to transform it to still have control. Have you observed that? Have you observed how your human mind, whatever you try to do, and even though you are on this spiritual and do whatever plant medicine ceremonies, you still have a ego? Because the ego will change itself to still have control. Those that are willing to let go of everything human, of all the human attachments, are being rewarded to carry the flame of life. Those that have been taking the risk and risk after risk after risk, not knowing how they will move, but always take those risks and let go everything and everyone that are not healthy, be that mother, be that father, be the sister or brother, wife or child. It's nothing personal. It's the evolution of humankind. And there will be few that will arrive to the destination. Because I have to say, whatever we see at this point in the humanity, in this spiritual collective, whatever has been created is based on attachment and is based on a spiritual ego. Because the new world is totally disconnected from everything we have lived in this reality. It's not a place to move, it's a place to be. Because the scrolls that we find in, I don't know, many places, we embody. Your soul is a scroll in itself. You hold the knowledge, you have the wisdom, and all that has been written on paper is inside you. We have learned from the past and we don't write down anymore. We embody it. You are the scroll in itself that holds the knowledge, how the universe is creating. You are a living being with the knowledge of the universe that knows how to put the dots together on this reality. That's who you are. It's just to remember who you are. Because you are a walking scroll full of knowledge. Take care and be aware the people that you are surrounding yourself with. Those comments that are thrown out in a joke way or just brushed off like, yeah, I just pay attention. Those are indirect attack to your energy. Those that have resistance of letting you do what you feel to do and what's make you happy, those are holding you back. Can be that your wife, can be your husband, and can be your mom or your dad. It's your responsibility to discern and to choose. You want to stay in an ordinary life and to choose to stay with those that you know yourself living with, or you choose to live a unique life and to give your life and your everything of who you are to a bigger calling. Are you willing to embrace divinity of who you are and to choose divine that have no sense for human mind? What is your choice? I don't say to push people. I say to speak your truth. And when speaking your truth, if those that are triggering and those that are get fired up, those are not for your highest good. We have to speak the truth, what we feel. And when we stand up for ourselves and we say what is hurting by doing this and this and that, and people still pushing their own agenda, still hurting you, knowing that will hurt you, they are not for your highest good. And they may brush it off. Oh, I forget. Oh, sorry, 10 times is not working. Is intentionally done. The world is splitting and we see it through these actions that has been done towards us or what we do. The world is splitting, and it's that final line, final call that you are being asked to answer. Is your final call what you want to choose? And it's at this time, because very soon things are going to happen in ways where humanity will don't know anymore to discern the reality and the illusion. Humanity will be placed in such a confused experiences that they don't know who to trust anymore. And that's why it requires you to answer the call. Because humanity needs help. And you have to remember who you are. Humanity will scream and beg for help, and they don't know where to look because they don't know who to trust anymore. Is your final call to answer. And I trust that you choose yourself, because that's the call in itself. When you find yourself overthinking and thoughts are still going in your mind and you try to find solution logically, no, that's the sign to speak up. Not to find a way how to say it. What's this about? Is to speak your truth. That's it. Once you let it that out of your mouth, the mind is calming down itself. Because when we sit in our heads, that's a sign we have to speak up. Because we have to be in our hearts. We have to feel, not to think. Humanity will need your help. Remember who you are. Don't wait for validation from the external world, because that's an illusion and you will never have. You are the scroll walking in human body. What validation are you looking for? You have the truth inside yourself. Don't expect to find validation from the outside. There are so many things kept in secret, because they know if humanity will remember who they are, we will get control of our life and we will save the world. Because whatever is the game is for you to suffer, to stay in drama, to stay in your own mind, to scream and rage left and right, to ask for validation and acceptance of who you are from the outside. They want your energy And more you stay in suffering, more they get happy. On this planet Earth are beings that have a human body, but they are shape-shifting in something your human mind have not yet the concept of understanding. And they controlling this planet. There is a game, and this game is ending and is so close to the end of it. That's why this is your last calling to remember who you are. The truth is not gentle, and when it will hit you, you will feel pain because of holding an illusion that you created in your mind. You are being called to come forward, to speak your truth and who you are, to be surrounded with those that sees you and wants well-being of your heart. There is a war. We all speak about it, but I don't think we truly understand what's that. I don't talk about what's going in the world. That's just a side effect. What's going inside of us, humanity. There are also places that pay its karma and is not look nice. I don't say to not have compassion, but to be aware where and which direction you look at. It's time to stand up, to speak exactly what you are being called, and not in a way of being above someone else, with humbleness, because here on earth we are equal. We all have a heart that feels and craves that peace and love and unity. We all want to come together, but what's holding back is our minds, is the battle of the egos, who wants the power and who is more above. That's not who we are. That's the ego speaking. Don't look for validation outside of yourself when you know the truth of who you are. Answer the call. That's what you are calling for. And now it's your last chance for that. If your soul have choose to awaken, you will go through so much pain because the soul will awaken, but your mind keeps the control. If it's required to lose your mind and to go nuts there inside, so that it will happen because your soul have been chosen to wake up. The strong souls cannot be stopped, not even of and from a ego. You choose to walk a smooth path, to let go with willingness, or to hold strong till you will break in pieces. And this will happen. You cannot stop what divine have planned. You cannot stop the seed that divine have planted here on earth. Your ego mind cannot and will not stand in front of something that divine have been chosen. Don't think you have the power to stop divine. The soul itself is not weak, but many, when they are coming here, they are getting lost. And by getting lost, they shut down that light within, and they just moving through life as if that's what it is and there is nothing else. They are not weak, but they shut down themselves to not feel the pain that is. Willing to feel the pain that is all yours, because that's your power. Moving through this tunnel of birth, rebirth, is to feel the pain again. We don't remember how we come in this physical world because we are just small babies. But if you could feel that pain you was moving through, how squeezed you were. And when you come out from that, if you could remember the murky, the cold, the dark, what you have felt, you could understand more of who you are. If you could remember those moments when you come here on earth and physical body as human. Many of us shut down that light because it's too much for us to carry. It's too painful. And we allow ourselves to wake up in just surfacing levels. And it's okay. It's a choice. And it's okay because that's what we live and that's what we choose to live. There are few that dare to go through pain again, to feel that conscious. There are few that are embodying their higher self, that it's God itself. Those are the brave souls that have been died for a bigger calling again and again and again on this planet Earth. In this life, they are embody the divinity itself. Your strength is in your ability to feel that pain, to let that go, knowing is shaping you in something your mind don't know. It's easy to rage left and right. It's easy to crave from outside things and validation, and to clap yourself on chest and say, oh yeah, this is who I am. Oh no, that's your ego speaking to you. That's the reality of the old earth you are choosing to participating. And remember, is nothing right or wrong. I'm speaking to those that wants to choose themselves, that wants to walk on fire. to embody their own higher self, to walk here as an example. And how have did it our brother Yeshua? I'm speaking to you who is willing to feel the pain, to embody Christ conscious divinity itself. I'm speaking to you that it's willing to let go of human attachments and to embrace divinity itself. Because from that space and from that place, you will see the world in a way that you don't have the ability to see it right now. And there will be humans that will awaken their hearts but don't have the ability to embody their higher self, and it's okay. That's also the choice we did. It's not wrong. Nada. All that is required for humans is to open the portal that is the heart. That's the portal of divinity. Because more humans open their hearts, more and more and more we form and transform this world. I just want to bring awareness that there are few beings that dare to be crucified again, to feel that pain, so in the end, to embody the Christ conscious divinity itself. So beautiful hearts, answer the calling. It's happening now. It's just under our nose. We may not understand others' people way of walking, and it's not for us to understand that or to judge. You hold the scroll inside your being, and what you have to share, nobody knows. So why you expect for validation when you embody that Christ consciousness? Walk your path with head up, not that ego and that kind of proudness. Walk your path with humbleness and see the humans how God are seeing all of us. Walk your path. Walk your path. And let everything that's not for your highest good, let all that to collapse. It's an illusion. Everything, it's an illusion. It's just us and our minds that it's creating something that we feel it's reality. Beautiful hearts. This is the calling that we have to answer to. Is the calling of our soul. Divine Father, Divine Mother are calling us like never before. So it's your choice to answer or not. But remember, you have to let go with grace and surrender to a higher calling that our minds don't know.